My name's Jessica Ann Gale. I was born on the 10th of the 7th, 1964. I've just turned 52. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid in November of last year. Up until that point, even though I was progressively getting sick, I was really under the impression that my emotional pain from my childhood and my adulthood and everything was coming to the surface in my joints and actually leaving me. So I was like fully into kinesiology, acupuncture, Chinese herbs, all sorts of other modalities. I've been a modality slut, let me tell you. There was like a family intervention because I was at the level of, taking 15 minutes to get out of bed in the morning to get to the toilet, having to put a face washer between my teeth because I would scream as I sat down. Like, that's kind of where it was going. And while I'd seen a rheumatologist the year before, God, I just sound like someone going, anyway, talking about my ailments. But that's what it's about, It's about, getting to a new place and turning this fucking gene off, right? I turned it on. I tell you how I turned it on. Through self-hatred, self-obsession, not living my destiny, not even really knowing what that is. So taking responsibility is almost like another gateway to further self-hatred because this is what I've done. And my immune system has just simply followed suit. My immune system's gone, well, if she's attacking her, well, I'm going to attack her, it's kind of what's happened. So I find myself on a drug called methotrexate, which allows me to function. So it's a real nemesis, No amount of Chinese herbs and energetic healing and bone broth was really getting me anywhere. And I just really had to surrender. And I did. And I have. And now I'm coming out the other side. I think it all started when I started killing my brain gut when I was a kid. I used to shoplift an enormous amount of chocolate. And I mean a lot, like sometimes 6, 7 bars, and eat it from the shop until I got home because there was no sugar in the house. I was a really unhappy child. And I have a beautiful family and amazing parents who are so supportive of me. But I just never really got life and ever really fitted in. And I've missed out. It sounds a bit victim-y. Not had the initiations that a lot of people have. I haven't had the child. I haven't had the relationship, even successful or not successful. The last relationship I was in was 20 years ago. And he didn't even consider he was in a relationship with me. And I was in grief around that for 10 years. I lost my entire 30s to grief, which is both devastating, embarrassing, and just fucking sad, I often say to my young girlfriends, don't lose your 30s. Don't lose your 30s. But yeah, I did. I've had a 18-year-old cat that was the love of my life who passed away nearly 3 years ago, and I'm of the opinion that our animals really hold our stuff, and he was crippled with arthritis and kidney disease and all sorts of things. And I would say that when he died, I had just entered menopause as well, and also when you stop bleeding, a whole lot of starts to happen. So I started getting progressively sick. I've been a yogi, a Qigong practitioner, I've been an energy healer, I've been eating, basically organic and whole foods for, 16 years, which doesn't mean that I also haven't been binging and, I've been in and out of addiction because I have no fucking impulse control over so many things. And I've just done so much therapy, and I've had amazing masters, practitioners, my friends, my sisterhood. I'm alive because of it. you know. I kind of ID as a lesbian trapped in a straight woman's body at the end of the day. Yeah. So I am embarking on a really huge journey, and I'm in Melbourne, in Paran, just off Chapel Street, and I used to own this fucking city when I lived here, and because I don't have an immune system operating, I'm just hiding in this house because I go out on the street and it is just like my nervous system, the amount of stress I feel is just crazy. And I have been coming off the chemo a little bit, so my back of my skull's inflamed, my knees are really hurting, my arms are hurting, but I'm coming off it because I'm starting a traditional Vedic medical extravaganza on Monday for 6 weeks, and that's really what this vlogging is about. You know, this is my initial performance piece, is what it will take to possibly turn this gene off. So I'm starting now, and I ask for you to subscribe to me, and I think it's going to be really cathartic for me, and I need to be accountable, and I'm really hoping that this can touch others, you know, if it has some success. So yeah, this is my opening thing, and yeah, clicky clicky click.